Gasoline.
But it's just jammed up right now with getting that interchange done and poured. Just at the intersection.
Gasoline.
Copy, and yeah, that looks
Gasoline.
like it's going to be taking them a while. Unfortunately, they don't seem to have the high pace that they did down here on the other part. Not
Gasoline.
Sure why that is.
Gasoline. 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 Gasoline.
Yeah, well, I got a call from that. I got to take care of this. K5 AC VRB.
Gasoline.
Copy, KK5 CBY.
Gasoline. Gasoline. Gasoline.
Moment to say hi to Cowboy to you. KK5 CBY.
Gasoline.
What y'all got going on this morning?
Gasoline.
Good morning. We're just headed down to the doctor's office in Woodlands. Take a couple
Gasoline.
tests and come back home.
Gasoline.
Well, mine is this afternoon. Don't have to take a test. Just
Gasoline.
show up and I think this will probably be just to sit and talk a little bit and go from there.
Gasoline.
I've got a few age-related things that, anyhow, we should not like after
Gasoline.
blood poisoning and stuff. For a while, I was going in,
Gasoline.
for infusion, and then MRI and stuff was about once every week or two. So,
Gasoline.
anyhow, passed all that mess for a change. Hope it's just a good, how you doing? Looks good. Come back in 6 months or a year.
Gasoline.
Well, that's good to hear. Glad you're on.
Gasoline.
Feeling better. Yeah, just check-up and some testing.
Gasoline.
Got my number 2 pistol sharpened up and ready to go.
Gasoline.
We actually just used Android phone with a recording deal on it.
Gasoline.
For some of the deals that we have, a little more involved, but this is regular stuff. Well, other than
Gasoline.
that, I got a bag with some weights yesterday. Reminded me of here at
Gasoline.
about that size. Or if you've ever opened up a Motorola duplexer UHF and they had different
Gasoline.
loops. Been a little and the idea is to take a big slingshot
Gasoline.
with an 8-inch Dacron line and be able to shoot the bag over something and use that as full cable
Gasoline. Gasoline.
Yeah, copy. We throw Slim Jims up in a tree. Similar way, use a tater gun or something like that.
I just hope the bag doesn't get fouled or hung up where I can't get it down. Other than that, it'll be a neat way to try and set up a portable station and just to play with. I'm not really serious about it, but I like to try and set up a portable station. There's a ham that I don't know price-wise, but KD1MU brings Chinese radio to market. It's a rat tail U4D, U4D or UR4, whatever their Radtel DMR FM combination is. This other fellow named Greg Leibowitz imports the things and has some custom firmware in it. It charges about an extra $10 on the thing. But anyhow, he also has some LiPo batteries. So I ordered one of those. I've got a Jackery, but just to get a little more amperage, a little more power if I wanted it to. With the Jackery, I'm limited to about 10 amps at 12 volts. And also they use a cigarette lighter plug, which at 10 amps, a little spring in it gets red hot.
Copy, certainly wasn't intended for that.
I would have found as many hands cigarette lighter plugs hookup. Somebody would have mentioned, or I would have heard something or seen something. Don't do this, but I don't know. I was kind of surprised, but I hooked it up and the radio went dead. Well, what's going on? I pushed the plug in a little more and radio went dead again. And I found out that these cigarette lighter plugs that have a spring in them, the spring won't handle 10 amperes. So anyhow, live and learn.
Copy, at least it was an expensive lesson.
Well, the Jackery does not have a standard power plug other than the cigarette lighter plug. They've got a Canon plug, and I can get a mail to it off of Amazon, but it's not quite the right size. So I had to tin it with solder to raise the diameter just a little bit. Did that, and it makes a good jumper. And then the jumper goes to an Anderson power pole connector. The thing about the Jackery is nice is that I have AC power if I want to run a computer or something, and DC for the rig, so get a little bit of both that way. Anyhow, that's about all what I got going on. Hello, Miss Martha, she's driving a shotgun.
KK5, ANT, yep, riding shotgun, but he doesn't always follow my directions.
I imagine we'll find out about following directions when they'll sit down and talk to the doc, and we'll see how that goes. Well, then I don't have anything else. I didn't recognize the voice. I wouldn't say the call sign cowboy. Then I put it all together. Thanks for riding along, and welcome to Central Texas. I hope you make some friends up here as well. Kenneth has some land up here, W5KAL, so he was kind of regular up in this part of the world, in the Waco area. Then I hear him in Houston. And Randy, born and raised in Temple, so EB5V is the local ham, and knows this area as well as he knows Houston, so they'll have some connection there, local hams. Anyhow, I'll let y'all get along, and thanks for chatting with me a little bit this morning. KK5 CDY and I believe KK5 ANT or maybe KI5 ANT. Probably got yours messed up, Martha. I apologize. And U5D.
Thank you, Steve. It is KK5 ANT, because everybody was calling me Aunt Sunshine. So, you have a nice day. Pleasure talking with you. I've heard your voice before. It's pretty distinctive. And the other two you mentioned, yep, we know them. KK5 ANT monitoring.
Says AB5V. Hello again, Cowboy and Sunshine. And
got a second, I'd like to ask you a couple quick questions.
Well, all right. Am I going to be graded on this? Yeah, go ahead, Randy.
This is strictly for my edification, not in grading. You say a little bag of weights. Are you talking about, you got you some little lead fishing weights?
I think this is Sam. I didn't open the bag to find out. It's a leather bag with a leather tongue on it. And it's an arborist slingshot. And the idea is to tie a line to the weight and then into a shot of swing it through the air.
I see what you're doing. Okay. Well, I learned this from a ham, and it's been advertised that you can go to Patterson generally, or you can order them online, Amazon sells them. The 1 1/4 ounce weights are the best, and I use 20-pound test line on a Cisco 33. I think it's super accurate. I've been using it for 20 years out here in the woods. And, I don't think I've got a single one else. The weights got a little hard to find there for a while, but they're back in stock now. And if you go over that, the slingshot can't, the little wrist rocket slingshot can't generate enough force to throw it up high enough. That 1 1/4 is perfect. That 20-pound test line on the fishing weight, you don't have to mount your reel on the slingshot. I did it just so I wouldn't lose it. And then tie it on like you would any fishing hook and let her fly.
Comment? Yeah, that might have been a better way of going about it. What I have is an arborist slingshot, and it's made for like a 12-ounce or so weight. And instead of a nylon fishing line, it's going to be a 8-inch Dacron line. If you got a call sign, go ahead and get it. Section break. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, all I was going to mention is, doing that slingshot like that is perfect with that weight. But nowadays, with that braided line, not
That's exactly how I've had to do it. I didn't put anything else on that. I just tied it on for simplicity. And those little weights go up and fall through real easy. And you just got to make sure you got enough line, because these pine trees we have out here, when they're 80 feet tall and you're going over a specific line, going over a specific limb, that weight's going to go 50, 75 feet beyond that, unless you just do it just right. But for little hops over con trees and things like that, it'll be perfect. And now I have never used the braided line. That was good input. But I just used 20-pound test. That way I got enough. And then I put my big spool of Dacron line on the other side and put a loop on it and pull it back up over with the reel. Crank it back up and bring it back up and over.
Well, I see how the Dacron line on its own works out and go from there. And again, my biggest fear is the stuff gets tangled up in the tree and I can't retrieve my little Levi Garrett snuggle bag and or the line. The line I will retrieve. Apparently there's no boy on the phone company I worked with that gave him the nickname of iNut. He is running a messenger across span between two poles and got fouled up, and he's pulling and he's pulling and he's pulling, and when it sprung loose, the eye bolt hit him in the forehead.
Well, grabbed the end of it and pulled it. That whole line just snapped right off. But yeah, that's what you do, and that's what I've done, and it gets the job done. Well, that's all I got going on, and thought I'd. Oh, and I was gonna tell you, it is an 800D, a CS 800D, and I looked up that display and ordered one, and so that's on its way. It's coming after my programming cable, but we'll worry about all that as we get it. And I'm getting all excited about playing with that thing, and I love it. 1,000 channels. I'll be able to put in all my analog on one bank, and then on another bank I'll put in the digital.
I think it has got maybe more than 1,000 channels, but I really haven't attached it to that limit. What I'll do, the biggest impediment that I have run into, it is a little confusing to work with, but in DMR, there are right now a little over 300,000 DMR IDs. The Anytones and a lot of the radios pull the full database into the radio. So you've got 300-something name, address, city, town, zip code, whatever fields of information. The Connect system doesn't have that much memory. So what you can do, number one, if you use air alias, and that's where the sending station sends name and call sign, you don't have to do anything. It'll display the air alias from what it receives. But you can also import, I think it'll hold a max of 260,000. So that'll give you the North-South America or North America, Europe. And you can custom build a database and pull that into the radio. And then when it picks up DMR ID, like 3170608, when the radio receives that ID code, it'll display name and call sign immediately and won't have to wait for the air alias. That's kind of the biggest thing that when you program the radio, if you have just a bare essential, you can program it in about 15 seconds. If you have 250,000 IDs, it'll take 3 minutes to program it.
And I don't think I would have, well, let me just see what it's going to take and what all's involved. This is a new adventure, so we'll see what we're going to do. My basic plan is to set it up with all the analog repeaters between here and El Paso, and that I would normally hang out on all the main cities. You know, there's a few, and I was looking at how to have the zones and the groups and talk groups and what have you, and I was going to slowly talk with you about that before I start making plans for it. Just still waiting on my programming cable to get here, and then we'll make a time at some point to sit down with it, and we'll find out what all we can do with it. It's going to be interesting.
I think you'll like the radio, and you can have different scan lists, and it has a look-back priority scan, not like the General Electric where it goes so fast you never noticed it. It takes it a while to look back, and I've got this one set to look back at 5 seconds, so that way I don't miss something on priority and still can hear the other stuff going on. All right, I'll leave it with you, Randy. Y'all have a day, and I'll get you those files sent your way. 85V and U5V.
Roger, roger. We'll talk to you later, Steve. 73. 5V mobile.
85V Mobile, W5BK. Good morning, Randy.
Hey, Brian, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. It's Brad, Whiskey 5 Burger King. Roger?
All right, Brad. There's a guy who's got a call sign just about like yours in Breda. That's Brian Gascap. BG. Okay. All righty. Well, man, I hadn't seen you in those days, man. What you doing?
Oh, man, just running to town, running errands, you know, post office, HEB, pharmacy, bank, you know, regular routine. Where are you located nowadays?
Lots of pine trees. Yeah, it's different from where we drove in Central Texas, where big was a 60-foot pine tree, 50, 60-foot pecan tree. I got 100-foot pines in my yard. That's how I knew how to tell Steve about the little slingshot deal I used. But, yeah, and I guess you saw, I'll be moving out to Van Horn, at least temporary during the week. And eventually get me a travel trailer and set it up out there, and then live in Van Horn and operate out in the quiets of West Texas in the evenings.
Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah, I lost the first part of it. I think you talked about big pine trees. That's when you came in. But Van Horn, yes. Familiar with that? El Capitan, the historic hotel in, quote, downtown, is actually halfway between Waco and Phoenix. So when we go visit our son and granddaughter, that is where we stop halfway. And yet we still have about 150 or so miles inside the state of Texas to get to El Paso, or get out of Texas. But anyway, yeah, know it well. We have stayed at the El Capitan many a time.
I've never seen that hotel. I mean, I've been there a bunch of times, just guess I wasn't looking for it. Usually it's a stop off for gas, so I don't have to stop in El Paso on my way through. I can make it well across, El Paso, most of the way across New Mexico before I'm out. Yeah, that works out good. That works out real good. All righty. Well, now how's retired life treating you?
Well, you know, the adage is true. How did I ever get all this stuff done before when I was working? I used to hear that all the time. Now I see there's truth to it. Yeah, keep it busy. Keep it busy. You know, we started a ministry called Porch Light here in Waco, ministering to families who have loved ones who are alcoholics or drug addicts, and so that's keeping us kind of busy. And vice president of the Corvette Club, have 130 members, so that keeps me busy. And stamp collecting, and about to get a C-Star F50 to do some more astrophotography. So yeah, you know, just keeping busy. That and amateur radio, yada yada yada. So how long till you get to retire?
Technically, I'm retired right now, but sitting around doing nothing is just not for me. So I'm going to, I want to get I never got to have a midlife crisis, Brad, so I went ahead and went back to work. I'll probably, I'd say 7 to 10 years, and I'll just go ahead and retire at that point, and just have some fun in the meantime.
Ah, okay. Very good. I thought when you said midlife crisis, you were going to tell me you had bought a Corvette. But no, you went back to work. You did the smart thing. There you go. But, yeah, it was good to see you in Belton. Well, it's been a while, you know. Yeah, very good. And let me see, making sure I get my right turn here. Well, Randy, good to talk to you, man. I've heard you a couple times here on the frequency, so I'll try and monitor more frequently, but I knew that was you. I was listening for IIA, but you have a different call sign now. So I've got to learn the new call sign. It's W5BK.
Yeah, it's been close to 15, 16 years I've had this call sign. And it's kind of funny. I met the guy who used to have it. He got his daddy's call sign now, and he's out at the Denton area. But, yeah. I got that one hanging out. It's a little easier, and so it's what I do. But yeah, find me here on this system when we're linked up, or if you get on the South Coast Reflects directly through the digital systems, that's where I'm at. I usually monitor on and off during the day, depending on what I'm doing. And then my work schedule starts next week Monday through the following Monday. It's continuous. So it's 8 days on and 8 days on and 6 days off. So then I'll be back home, and then in about a year we're going to sell our place here and move to the Hill Country, and somewhere outside of San Antonio, so we'll be closer to family. But that's about it. Catch you later, Brad. Take care. 73. This is AB 5B.
Yeah, okay. Very good, Randy. Very good. You've had that call 17, 18 years. Seems like yesterday for me. Wow. Well, like I say, the older you get, the quicker it goes. Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The faster you go, the closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. 7-3, man. Have a good day, and a Merry Christmas too if I don't talk to you. W5BK Mobile.
picked up on the call sign. I got the mobile and monitoring, and it was noisy at first for some reason. This is NU5D. Howdy.
This is KD0.
Oh, okay. I guess you're getting into the Brian repeater, Dave. Going to play golf with your family member there.
Actually, I'm hitting the Bruceville Eddy.
Well, it has some noise that I have not heard before. A lot of crying sound in the background. I would not think, well, I don't know how far out you are. But anyhow, yeah, I hear you okay, Dave. What you got going on this morning?
You guessed right the first time. I'm going to go play golf with my son's father-in-law. And we got a tee time for about 12:30 this afternoon. So I thought I'd get down there and maybe do some practice swings before we actually tee off.
Well, it ought to be a beautiful day for it. I know yesterday was really nice. I got outside and did a little fence work and all, and probably need to go out and do a little bit more. I was going to wait for it to warm up. Started out at 42 and then dipped down to, I think, 39, 38. Now I'm sure it's warming up again. Yeah, I heard you put out a call and didn't want you to hear crickets, so thought I'd come back and say hello.
Well, I appreciate your comeback, and you have a great day.
Okie doke. Well, KB0 WDC, I believe, I believe that's right. I'm not too good on call sign, not as good as I hope to be. But NU5D, we'll talk next time.
KD0WQ.
Quebec, Charlie. Okay, got it down, Dave. Thank you. Good morning. Kansas City, CNN.
I could barely make out you're a little on the weak side.
Now, I can't say, David, that was Terry, and yeah, he was away from the mic. I can't barely hear him either. And then not getting in. He's on a walkie-talkie a lot of times in his backyard, so he's north of Houston a little bit. And I got to get started, so I'll see y'all later. NU5D. Not Terry, Glenn Terry. Glenn's first name.
Echo 3, Foxtrot, Papa X-ray,
Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot, X-ray Nancy, I believe. I'm not sure I got the call right. Victor Echo 3, and not sure from November, Uniform 5, Delta, NU5D, over.
We did copy November, Uniform 5 Victor. Here's Victor Echo 3. You're pretty close. Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot, Papa X-ray. And the name is Mike.
Hello, Mike. Victor Echo 3, Fox Papa X-ray from November, Uniform 5 Delta, like a nickel under $5. Good to meet you. From, I believe, near the nation's capital in Ontario. I hope that's right. I'm not too good on my knowledge of Canada, but maybe chatting with you, I'll learn something. I'm in the middle of Texas, about 40 miles west of Waco. So back to you, Mike. Victor Echo 3, Fox Papa X-ray from Nancy Uniform 5 Delta. Over.
Okay, very good, my friend. Very good. Yeah, about 200 miles north of Toronto there. It's a little French town here called Azilda. A little town called Azilda. Alpha Zulu, India, Lima, Delta Alpha. And up north more, way up north. We got snow down here. We were at minus 28 degrees yesterday. The lakes are frozen. The ice is thick, and I'm sure we're going to be running some sleds on the lake by the weekend.
Well, we were, I think, right at 70 yesterday afternoon, and a low of maybe 37 in the morning. We have had our first freeze, went down to 25 Fahrenheit about a week ago, and we've had a couple of just light freezes and frost, but nothing like you guys are having up there. So anyhow, age 72, my profession, worked as a communications technician, servicing, I think, what you call PMR, or here in the United States we call it land mobile radio, or domestic public land mobile radio, where we provide communications equipment for businesses and law enforcement and so forth. In the United States, the law enforcement does not have their own. They own the equipment, but they're serviced by others. And I think in the UK, the government does a full deal. They provide service, install, and have full turnkey over the systems. Here in the States, independent contractors do the installation and repair work. So a little bit different, but that's what I did for, I guess, 30, 35 years or so, Mike, over.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, I guess you got the same background as I do. I was technician for first response as well. Ambulance, fire, Ontario Provincial Police, and of course, where I'm at, it's regional police. Everywhere as well. I did some tower rigging.
faded out. Maybe it'll come back in a minute. I'll listen for a little bit, but you dropped out of the network that time. I believe you're reaching a repeater that's in Houston, and it's tied by All-Star Link to a number of other repeaters. So we'll see if it makes it back. Victor Echo 3, Fox Papa X-Ray from Nancy Uniform 5 Delta. And I'll be listening for a bit, Mike. Over.
My money. My money.
Okay, very good. Yeah, also QSC here. Also QSC here.
My money.
737373. Nancy Uniform 5 Delta.
My money. My money. Gasoline. Gasoline.
You sounded pretty good, Steve. WA5AR.
Gasoline.
Ed?
Gasoline.
Years ago, Charlie, I took a MOCOM 10, the Motorola FM, like a CB said, it was that size, and I had two crystals, 29.5 and 29.6, with a loaded CB antenna on a cabinet that was 1,500 feet in the air. And that was before there were so many repeaters on 10. It was a lot of simplex. The 29.5, 29.6 were pretty much simplex frequencies. And at 1,500 feet in the air, where there was an opening, Medford, Oregon was an everyday occurrence. And the same deal, I had it where I could cross-band it in to some 2 meter and 440 stuff. And that was in the 80s, so that goes back a ways, Charlie.
Yeah, that's what I love about this system, being able to pick up these guys on 10 meters. Pretty cool.
There it is, buddy. I have always had 10 meters on my repeaters. There was a few years I didn't have 10 meters, but I've always had 10 meters tied in my repeater. I used to have a simplex frequency, and a friend of mine worked for ICOM up in Washington, and back in the day, he used to get on a 10 meter ring there at ICOM every morning, and he'd talk back down to here to everybody he knew down here, and that was a lot of fun. I'm talking about every morning we talked to him. I've got something, a piece of metal in my finger, and I've been soaking it, and my wife thinks we can get it out, so let me get out of here. Brandon, pick it up, WA5AR.
Well, copy that, Charlie. Well, hang in there, brother. Put on your big boy panties and let her dig it out of your finger, man. I know that's not fun, especially if it touches a nerve. But yeah, all I was saying is pretty cool. I like it when winter rolls around and we pick up all the 10 meter guys. It's cool picking some of them up and hearing where they're at and getting to come in over RF, from Canada and New York and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, well, I'm at my doctor's appointment, fellas. I just wanted to jump in and say, hey, Charlie, Steve beat me to the gun when that guy keyed up. I was trying to pick up and talk to him as well. But you guys, y'all have a good one. I'll be back on a little later. K5 ACB.
Okay, Brandon, well, be careful. Cowboy and Martha was going to see the doctor, too. They may be in the lobby there. Keep an eye out. 73 K5 ACP to 75D.
Copy that, Steve. 7-3, sir.
morning. The time is 11 a.m.
I think it was KC5 Oscar Charlie Nancy. Not sure if I got the call right or not. But NG5D, good morning. Thank you.
Inside of
The range is all
good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe. You say that you used to know me in the old days, old ways, come and go anyway. You say it's so good to see me. It's a gift from God. You don't even believe.
Coffee break time, NU5D.
KXE, mobile and listening.
Well, howdy, Sean. How are all your projects progressing?
Hey, Steve, it's pretty good. I got that, I built that 3-inch fiber, or 3-inch PVC square with aluminum 36 mil aluminum, 3.6 mil aluminum foil tape. And I just got it all tuned up and everything, but I'm going to lunch with the whole army, buddy. And then when I get home, I'm going to put it out in the yard and in a semi permanent place, and they'll start messing with it. Back to you.
Well, that sounds like fun. Well, I am going to... Well, matter of fact, for this cup of coffee, it was a choice of going outside with a... I called it a slingshot. Really, I think the better name would be a catapult. I don't have any caps, but I did get some weights to put in it. And anyhow, I'm going to see how that thing works out. Got 100 feet of Dacron line and a 14 and a 6 or 12 ounce and 14 ounce bags of sand. Little Levi Garrity size bags. And I'm going to see how it works.
Yeah, I think it's going to do well for you. I know I was listening to you talk about that, and I got sidetracked, and I was looking at those compressed air launchers made with sprinkler valves and all of that. And I'll tell you what, man, these guys get high-tech, and it's actually low-tech, but ingenuity on launching stuff, man. It's pretty impressive.
Well, you know, a classic example of low-tech is Masada.
You just give the run KJ5 BWB.
Be careful, Willie. I might aim that thing at you. Go ahead and pick it up. KJ5 BWB.
I'm just coming back from the store up here. Loving the conversation. It had me laughing. So I've seen a lot of different things, potato launchers and stuff, or potato launcher type things. People use all kinds of stuff to get up in the tree, but I always just tie a wrench on a rope and give it the old Tarzan. But good morning, y'all. I'll send it back over to Sean. I'm pulling into my driveway. KJ5 BWB.
Hey, good morning, Willie. Good to hear your voice, brother. You're always smiling. You cheer me up, man. So, yeah, funny story. I won't go in depth, but we had the fire department in the junior high come to our class and show us the difference between fumes and liquid fuel and the little presentation they put on. Well, being the little inner city kid that I was, about 5 days later, I was taking BBs out of my back and had to wash fire trucks for the next summer. So it was kind of a long story, but I'll send it over to Steve.
I see you, Willie. The neatest ones, working for the telephone company in our safety training, they had the TU electric presentation in the wiener roast. And they must have gone through at least a pound bag of wieners. Go ahead if you're still there, Willie. If not, it's fine.
Well, I have switched over to my handheld. Just got out of the truck. But, yeah, nothing wrong with it. A demonstration. There is a difference, for sure. A good one I saw is I went with James to the Hamfest in San Antonio last year. A year before, question mark? I don't remember now. But there was a power company out there. They had a very over-energized, like an out-behind trailer, like a 20-foot trailer. And they were showing all kinds of arcs and stuff. And, man, the smells and the sounds that filled the air, that's insane. Yeah, I do love a good demo. But back to you, Sean. I'm going to hop on here for a minute. KJ5DXD in the group, KJ5DWB.
Yeah, Roger, really, the demos are always fun. Hey, Steve, so I just plan on listening today. I may get froggy and do like a 5-watt transmit, but any useful advice before I key up that thing with that homemade, with the homemade capacitor? Any precautions or anything like that you got for me, Steve?
Now the 5 watts is probably very prudent. One thing which you've already crossed, whenever you have more than one rig going and more than one antenna, be sure you don't burn out the front end of one transmitting on the other. It is so easy to do and people don't think about it. Even hams have two different 2-meter radios. You're transmitting on one and you have the other one antenna still hooked up. There's a possibility, I won't say how strong, but there's a very pronounced possibility that transmitting on one can damage the receiver on the other. Let's pause and I'll give you a case in point. When I had the shop in Temple, on First Street, the first shop, we had an 80-foot tower and 2 VHF antennas broadside to each other. Not vertical separated, but horizontally. And they were about 6 foot apart. And I had a power meter in line on one of the 152 meg transmitters. And I noticed reflected power when it wasn't transmitting. I said, what in the world's going on? How can I have reflected power? It's not transmitting. And then it occurred to me, the other transmitter was going, and 80 feet of line up, or probably 100 times you had the jumpers, 5 foot across, another 100 feet down, and I had 3 or 4 watts of power coming down, and I realized that the antennas were coupling into one another. And the point is, would you hook a 5-watt walkie-talkie and transmit into your $1,000 receiver? That's exactly what can happen if you have one transmitter going, the other one listening, and both antennas, same band, same time.
Yep, good to know. My plan was to just pull out the Zygu, run it off a battery, because I don't want to play with the antenna switch, because I've almost done that similar multiple times. So what I'm going to do is the Zygu, run it off a battery on the back porch, which is a good 40 feet from my little trailer that's my ham shack. I think that'll fix that problem. And then, yeah, I'll unhook the antenna switch completely from my FT8. Back to you.
That's just prudent. And also, don't trust antenna switches. A $30 or $40 antenna switch is a good make-break. But look at the isolation on them sometime, and if you get 20 dB, you're lucky, and that may be plenty. But they're not foolproof either, and they can couple a significant amount of power from one to the other. What I do, and I'm old school. There weren't any $100 VNAs. They were $20,000 at that time. But the network analyzer, I still do have a MFJ antenna analyzer. And instead of an automatic sweep, you have a knob you turn. You can move up and down. You can move your frequency. And that's what I use. I put it right at the base of the antenna, let the antenna down, lengthen, shorten, put it back up, and I can look at what it's going to do right then and there without having to run back in the shack. So really, really handy tool. Anyhow, you sound like you got a good grip on it, Sean.
Yeah, Roger. Thanks, Steve. Hey, so the type of matching unit on that loop is an actual tap match, and that in itself is pretty interesting. I was playing with that all day yesterday, trying to figure out how it works, this, that, the other. Here's what I know, Steve, and here's what I think, and you tell me whether I'm wrong or not. So usually you see the loops all 20% loop inside the overall big loop. That's that.
and out quite a bit. But from what I understand, basically you take a small loop and it excites a larger loop. And to make up for its being small, you put a matching section, capacitance and inductance, to make up for what's missing, so it'll have the right impedance.
Yep, Roger. Been doing well, but what I do plan on doing today is capturing all the values. I can just hit capture, and then when I compare those, be under beyond when I adjust the capacitor as well as the matching unit, and that's what's out. Hey, Steve, I'm at the place I'm going to, so I'll bid you farewell. I'll be clear on your file.
What are you transmitting on, and roughly where you located? I'm surprised you're in and out that much. If you've got an outside antenna, or what's your situation? Sound like lunch prevailed in U50.
I guess he was transmitting on hopes and dreams there, Steve. That last two transmissions were kind of rough.
Yeah, I'm in a real bad area, guys. I just tried switching over to Belton, and it's no good. But yeah, I'm in a real bad area.
What's your radio? Walkie-talkie, outside antenna? I don't care what power, just radio and antenna.
50 watt base in my truck.
The antenna inside or outside? Inside or outside?
Outside.
Okay, that was good that time. All right, go get them. Enjoy your lunch.
Yeah, my signal's coming and going. I'm parked, but I'm coming and going.
It's hard to believe that 50 watts anywhere in Bell County would be that surprised me.
Yeah, I was hearing it. I was hearing it on your end real tiny. I think I switched over to the Belton about 2 miles ago, and then the static went away on the receive end, so I'm assuming that's the same thing you're hearing, Steve. KB5 EDB.
David. I may have quick triggered it. Welcome, David.
He may need to move 12 inches one way or the other in the parking spot. And I've seen that over and over. In my house driveway, I can park in a spot. It is dead as a doornail on all repeaters as soon as I enter the house. Move 12 inches, a foot or more, and it'll beat full quieting. And just try that.
Constructive and destructive interference patterns. Physics 101.
Yes, sir.
Well, we have missed hearing you for a bit, David. Glad to hear you back on. I figure y'all had stuff going on, or who knows what. Your buddy Wayne gets on every once in a while. I may have run him off, got him mad at me. I was fussing at him. Every time I've talked to him, he's sitting watching television. I said, in your line of work, you know you ought to get a little exercise. I don't know how he took that.
in his line of work, he's retired. And I say that because I know him so well. He sits in the basement. The basement has windows to one side of the house, but yeah, it's cold up there right now.
Well, I bet. Well, Willie's in here and Sean's getting out for lunch, and I need to go outside and tend some stuff. I have been working. Well, you'll appreciate what I'm doing. Schedule, voice announcements, net connection 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, and put them all in the right place and get them all to work.
Well, that is easier and harder than you kind of think of it. It's how to phrase it, how to time it, and there's I used to have a tool that could do that, and I have forgotten about that. I used to do it, and I just got away from it.
Well, for a while, the node here at the farm, I had it on even days, midnight, it would be the Northwest All-Star Group. Odd days, midnight, it would be the M0 KFT HubNet. 6 in the morning, some days it would be the morning brew, other days it'd be the barometer net. And then after that was over, East Coast Reflector, and different days, different things, different times. So, and I've done it all the hard way and made mistakes at it too.
Well, that's learning and experimenting, and that's what amateur radio is all about. And my voice got softer. But the thing is, with me, all the voice stuff was getting too much. And it's cool, it's nice, it's functional, it's informative. And it got to be too much for me. And so I just got to basics.
There is a case of need. In particular, folks are chatting back and forward and everything is fine and not looking at their wristwatch, and here comes 5 o'clock in the happy hour net, and all of a sudden, unbeknownst to the two folks going down the road having a nice chat, they're part of a net that they didn't even know existed. So that's the predicating behind it, not to make noise, and I'm with you, I don't like a lot of noise on the repeaters, but that versus, well, really, we can link up 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early, and hey guys, we're fixing to have a net, would be a good way of doing it also, and only as needed, but this automates things.
Well, in locations, it has a good functionality, especially somebody that has just come on to the channel for the first time and doesn't know anything. Maybe not. Sometimes somebody around, and they key it up, they get an announcement. That's great. For somebody that is on here hourly, minute by minute kind of thing, it gets to the other part. So in everything, as you know, in everything, there are differences. So I'll just say it that way. I need to jump out, but I've been here. I've just been away from the microphone, not the earphone. KB5EB. Good to hear you, Steve. Or good to talk to you.
Okay, 7-3, David. Till next time, Willie, I'll talk about y'all later on. And you, family.
7-3. I'm gonna make some big grass little here in the backyard, and he'll be on the air a little stronger. I'll try and get that to him either today or tomorrow. 7-3, Steve.
Just 7-3.
And hi, Willie. Didn't mean to leave anybody out. Voice saying hello. KB5 EDB. 65 degrees in San Angelo. KB5 EDB.
Oh, no worries, David. I'm making my hands busy. I just enjoy listening. I haven't looked at the temperature here in a little while, but I'm about to come out of this hoodie, so quite a nice day to be outside. We'll holler at you later, David. KB5 EDB from KJ5 BWB. Sean, was that you testing again? KJ5 BWB.
No, this is Jason. I'm mobile. This is KJ5FJK, and I think I'm not hitting the repeater very well, so I'll stop. I'll just listen.
Oh, no, fine business. That one made it just fine. There's a little bit of noise, but, I mean, totally readable. Come on in.
This is Jason, J5FJK. Just wanted to see how everybody's doing. I heard some chatter a little bit earlier. I was looking to see 5W Mark in Jersey Village was off. Anyway, I'm probably not going to talk much. I'm going to come up on some pretty soon here, but just wanted to say hi.
Roger that. KJ5, I'm sorry, I just heard it. Oh, geez Louise. I just heard it too, man. I'm sorry. Name here is Willie, KJ5BWB, and I will let you enjoy your day, my friend.
Hey, Willie, I'm gonna tell him something. I noticed, you're on 146.92. If you have 440, you're on the 443.225 with a 103.5 PL, and you'll get into the system a whole lot better. And hello to you, Willie. I'm just wanting to let him know that I gotta get out of here. I gotta get my meal.
He might be in traffic already, Charlie. Thank you, though. WA5AIR, KJ5BWB. How's that shovelhead coming along?
Pretty good. I got it running. I got all the rear fender, front fender, fuel tank. And soon it warms up, I'll be painting that. Put it back together and driving it. I'll catch you Mobile here in just a minute.
Mobile on a motorcycle, that'd be pretty cool. Good to hear, Charlie. Keep it up. WA5AIR, KJ5BWB. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
FT8 number.